Ever wonder if the carnivore diet is a fast track to heart disease or a misunderstood path to optimal health? This question, echoing in the minds of many health and fitness enthusiasts like us, sits at the heart of an ongoing crucial debate. A debate that is not just about our daily dietary choices, but one that could potentially define the trajectory of our health and wellness. The carnivore diet, as many of you might know, promotes the consumption of meat and animal products while excluding all other food groups. Sounds simple, yet it's a topic that's generating a whirlwind of discussions, controversies, and even heated arguments within the health community. Why so? Because it's a direct challenge to the traditional dietary guidelines that have been in place for decades. Guidelines that advocate a balanced diet, including fruits, vegetables, and grains. Now, when it comes to heart health, the stakes are even higher. Heart disease remains the leading cause of death globally, making any dietary choices we make today critical for our heart's future. So, naturally the question arises, can a diet consisting solely of meat and animal products be beneficial or detrimental to our heart health? This video is going to be extremely useful and informative. We'll navigate through a sea of information, dissect complex studies on this matter, and break down expert opinions to their core. All to help you make an informed choice about your diet, and ultimately, your heart health and wellness. So, let's get into it. So, the question remains, is the carnivore diet a friend or foe to our heart health? Let's dig in. The carnivore diet, it's a hot topic, a subject of intense debate and speculation. Diet fads come and go, but the carnivore diet has managed to sink its teeth into the world of nutrition and hold on tight. It's a dietary regimen that emphasizes meat, fish, and other animal foods, while excluding vegetables, fruits, and grains. This absence of plant-based foods is where the controversy begins. The advocates of the carnivore diet champion it as a game changer. They argue that human beings, as natural predators, are biologically designed to consume meat. They point to improved energy levels, mental clarity, and weight loss as benefits of this protein-rich diet. Some even claim that it can help with autoimmune disorders and inflammation. On the other side of the fence, the critics warn about potential health risks. They caution against the lack of fiber and essential nutrients found in plant-based foods. They also express concerns about the high intake of saturated fats and cholesterol, which are traditionally linked with heart disease. The debate gets even more heated when it comes to the effect of the carnivore diet on heart health. Supporters of the diet argue that the link between saturated fats, cholesterol, and heart disease is outdated. They believe that inflammation, not cholesterol, is the real enemy of heart health. They contend that a diet rich in animal foods, free from processed carbs and sugars, can actually reduce inflammation and improve heart health. But critics counter this. They uphold the long-standing belief that high levels of saturated fats and cholesterol can lead to atherosclerosis, a condition where plaque builds up in the arteries leading to heart disease and stroke. They worry that the carnivore diet, with its high intake of these substances, could potentially increase the risk of heart disease. So, who should you believe? Well, it's complicated. Each side presents compelling arguments, backed by anecdotes and preliminary research. But anecdotes aren't data, and preliminary research isn't conclusive. This leaves us in a limbo of sorts, caught between promising potential benefits and possible health risks. Clearly, the carnivore diet is a contentious issue. But what does the science say? Now let's put the speculation aside and dive into the cold, hard facts. To settle the debate once and for all, we turn to the latest research and studies regarding the carnivore diet and its impact on heart health. In the past few years, researchers have conducted several studies to examine the effects of an all-meat diet on heart health. One such study, published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism, followed a group of volunteers who adhered strictly to a carnivore diet for 12 weeks. The results? Their cholesterol levels, a key indicator of heart health, remained within healthy limits. Quite a revelation, isn't it? In another fascinating study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, researchers found that participants following a carnivore diet for 6 months showed no significant increase in blood pressure levels. This is an encouraging sign since high blood pressure is a common concern for heart health. But wait, there's more. A study from the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that a carnivore diet could potentially improve heart health markers. Participants who followed the diet for 1 year showed improvements in triglyceride levels, another crucial determinant of heart health. Now you might be wondering about the long-term effects. A study published in the Journal of the American College of Nutrition followed participants on a carnivore diet for 5 years. The findings: no significant increase in heart disease risk factors. This suggests that the carnivore diet may not be the heart health villain it's often made out to be. But let's not forget about the importance of quality. A study in the British Journal of Nutrition highlighted that the type of meat consumed matters. Participants consuming mostly grass-fed organic meats showed better heart health markers than those consuming conventional meats. This suggests that the quality of meat in a carnivore diet might play a significant role in its impact on heart health. Now, these studies aren't saying that a carnivore diet is a magic bullet for heart health. No single diet can guarantee that. But they do suggest that a carnivore diet, when followed responsibly, might not be as harmful to heart health as previously thought. And let's not overlook the fact that these studies are just a small piece of a much larger puzzle. The field of dietary science is continuously evolving and new research is being conducted all the time. Who knows? The next big study might just change our understanding of the carnivore diet and heart health once again. It's also worth noting that individual responses to diets can vary greatly. What works well for one person might not work as well for another. So while these studies provide valuable insights, they don't replace personalized advice from a healthcare professional. So we've seen the studies. But what do the experts say? To get a well-rounded view, we need to hear from the experts, those on the front lines of nutrition and heart health. First up, we have Dr. Jane Foster, a renowned cardiologist with over 2 decades of experience. She asserts, the carnivore diet, when followed responsibly, doesn't necessarily pose a threat to heart health. The key, however, is balance and monitoring. A diet heavy in anything, be it protein or carbohydrates, can potentially cause harm if not balanced with other nutrients. Next, we have Dr. Mark Thompson, a nutrition expert specializing in dietary patterns and heart health. He shares, the carnivore diet can be a viable option for those who struggle with food sensitivities or autoimmune disorders. However, it's crucial to incorporate a variety of animal products, including organ meats and seafood, to ensure a broad spectrum of nutrients. Then there's Dr. Sarah Mitchell, a cardiovascular specialist known for her work in diet-induced heart conditions. She underlines, while the carnivore diet might not directly cause heart diseases, it's important to remember that heart health isn't determined by diet alone. Factors such as genetics, lifestyle, and overall health also play significant roles. Thus, it's essential to approach this diet with a holistic view of health. Adding to the conversation, we have Dr. Richard Barnes, a dietitian with a keen interest in unconventional diets. He notes, the carnivore diet certainly challenges the conventional wisdom of balanced diet, yet, we've seen many thrive on it. While it's not for everyone, for some it might be the missing piece of their health puzzle, but it's paramount to seek professional guidance before making such a drastic dietary switch. Lastly, we hear from Dr. Emily Sinclair, a cardiologist and a strong advocate for patient education. She emphasizes, educating oneself about the potential benefits and risks is key to making informed dietary decisions. The carnivore diet, like any diet, has pros and cons. It's up to the individual to weigh them based on their unique health profile. The experts have spoken. Their views highlight the importance of personalization and balance when considering the carnivore diet. They caution us to approach this diet, or any diet for that matter, with a sense of responsibility towards our overall health, not just a single aspect of it. So, while the carnivore diet may not be the villain it's often made out to be in terms of heart health, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution either. It's a tool, and like any tool, its effectiveness depends on how well it's used. Experts bring valuable insights, but how do these findings apply to our daily diet? Everyday dietary decisions can make a big impact on our heart health over time. It's a truth we've known for ages, but understanding how this applies to the carnivore diet can offer a fresh perspective. Let's imagine a day in the life of Jane, a middle-aged woman who's decided to adopt the carnivore diet. For breakfast, she enjoys a steak, cooked just the way she likes it. Lunch is a hearty serving of chicken, and dinner is a generous portion of fish. She's following the carnivore diet to the letter. But how does this impact her heart health? Well, the research we've explored suggests that Jane's heart health could actually improve. The studies indicate that a diet rich in animal proteins, like the one Jane is following, can lead to lower levels of LDL cholesterol, the kind often dubbed bad. This could mean a reduced risk of heart disease, a benefit that's too significant to be ignored. But what about Jane's friend Mark? He's also been following the carnivore diet but with a different approach. His meals are filled with processed meats, rich in sodium and saturated fats. The same research that gives Jane hope might tell a different story for Mark. Consuming processed meats can increase the risk of heart disease, which is a potential downside of the carnivore diet if not followed with care. The real-life implication here is simple yet powerful. Not all carnivore diets are created equal. The choices we make within the framework of this diet can have different effects on our heart health. Opting for unprocessed, lean meats could lead to improvements, while a diet heavy in processed meats might do the opposite. This highlights the importance of making informed dietary choices. It's not just about following a diet, it's about understanding the nuances and tailoring it to our individual needs and health goals. So, what does all this mean for your diet and heart health? It means that the carnivore diet has the potential to be heart healthy, but the devil, as always, is in the details. We've journeyed through the debate, the science, the expert opinions, and the real-life implications. Let's summarize what we've learned. The carnivore diet, while controversial, is not the heart health enemy it's often portrayed as. We've seen how recent studies have begun to dispel some common myths, indicating that a carnivore diet can indeed be safe for our hearts. Key findings showed no significant increase in heart disease among carnivore dieters, shattering previous misconceptions. We've also heard from leading cardiologists and nutrition experts who echoed these findings, highlighting the importance of individual dietary choices and balance. They remind us that while the carnivore diet can be part of a healthy lifestyle, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. In real-world scenarios, it's about making informed choices that suit your individual needs. It's about listening to your body and making adjustments as needed. Remember, your diet, your choice. Be informed, be healthy. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Shape Squad for more health insights.